is going to be a quick one this morning. 2 meetings that got to get out of the way before 10:30. So buckle up. It's going to be a fast one. $5 Tuesdays are back at the Capitol Theater. I know you probably already knew that. $5 Wednesdays are back at the Paramount Theater right here. Paramount Twin, the Granite City. Skip the line, grab your tickets, fgbtheaters.com. Welcome to Aired Out. Welcome to Monday. Yes, it is going to be an absolutely stellar week. Shout out to one of my sponsors this morning, JC Soft Wash out of Williamstown. If you're doing some fall projects, you want maybe some roof cleaning, some gutter cleaning, some window cleaning, get in touch with JC Soft Wash out of Williamstown, 279-3810, and they will take very good care of you. And most importantly, they'll get it done before it gets any colder. At least they're going to try. Did the frost get your tomatoes? Like, you got some of mine and what's left of my basil, all brown, but it's all right. Fly on the Wall Productions, bringing you the Aired Out podcast this morning. Good morning. We're streamed everywhere you get your podcast. Yes, we are on the web, no matter where. You're watching, you're listening. Hop on, airedoutvt.com. Upper 30s for most of us waking up this morning, but rebounding nicely into the 70s, middle 70s later on today. First day of fall. Plenty of sunshine. Love that. It's good news that we're going to have a rainy week. It is fantastic news, actually. Clouds tonight, showers starting overnight, 50s. And then tomorrow, cloudy on and off showers around 70. Wednesday, the same story. And Thursday, that's when a little bit of a cool front pushes in. Rain going to be steady by the afternoon, lower 60s on Thursday. Friday and Saturday, way ahead. I know I'm kind of glancing in the crystal ball this morning, but the weekend at this point, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, look pretty good with sunshine and 70s. It is Monday, September 22nd, 39 days to Halloween. And speaking of Halloween, if you love Halloween and you love scary movies, a cable and internet site called Cable TV, I'll give you the link, is looking to pay someone to watch, rank, and review horror movies. They're calling it a thrill-turnship. And it pays out pretty well, $666. I'm not kidding. Plus, you get a $50 Uber Eats card and a 1-year subscription to Screenbox. Applications are open until October 7th. You must be at least 18 years old to do this. And you've got to choose between 5 horror movies on their list of the scariest movies of all time, they say. Here's the 13 on their list: Nightmare on Elm Street, Candyman, The Evil Dead, The Exorcist, Get Out, Halloween, It, Martyrs, The Shining, Strangers, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I can never get through that one. It's the one movie I can't do it. And The Thing. So there you go. I'll put the link up if you want to get involved with this. Get your $666. Today's National Ice Cream Day today. Ice Cream Cone Day, I should say. Also National White Chocolate Day. But I want to ask you, hard or soft? And I was asking you this morning, dish or cone? New poll out. 6,500 American adults said they like their ice cream served in a cone. 6,500. 32% say a waffle cone. I'm part of that. 32%. 16% want the sugar cone. Love the waffle cone. 33% passing the cones altogether and go for the cup, which is kind of boring. Less messy, yes, but a little boring. And 2% want something else. And I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe they just want to devour their ice cream directly out of the carton, like Lily. I don't know. Birthdays today: Rachel Chapin, Travis Payette on the list today, Beth Wadsworth, Brian Kirkpatrick, Sam Brissett, Tommy Waltz, Rich Christensen, Amy Chamberlain, Rob Williams, and Allison Fennell. Happy birthday to all of you. It was a great weekend for me. I hope it was for you. A little tired, a little sore, but that's usually the case on a Monday. Went fishing, deep sea fishing, with some amazing people. Made some new friends. Brad and Kyle and Dwayne and I all went out on a fishing charter off the coast of New Hampshire, and it was an incredible experience. The whole thing, at least for me, it was. Dwayne, not so much. At the at the end of the day, as he was exiting the boat and walking up the plank, he said something like, "JD, that's the last goddamn time I'm getting on a fishing boat." But it was incredible. Blue sky, huge waves. There was some 8-foot rollers out there at one point for like a good hour. And I remember my mom saying to me when we were out on a boat a long time ago, "Breathe through the nose, honey, and just look at the horizon. You'll be fine." Exactly what I did, and I was fine. Fish. Caught a haddock and a cusk. And I was thrilled. I was just thrilled. There were people on the boat that didn't catch anything. We caught nothing. I was just also caught quite a few dogfish. Man, those things can get mean with that thing on the spine. But it was amazing. Shoulders a little sore, wrist a little sore. The guy next to me had one of these, electric rods there that pulls it in. Bzzz. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there. But it was just great. It was great. We were out there all day. Got on the boat at 6, off the dock at 7, came back around, I think it was like 4, maybe 4:30, something like that. Just awesome. Too many people on the boat. So next one, probably less people, smaller boat. Maybe I'll get sick on that one if it's a smaller boat with less people. I don't know. But, man, I'm just, pardon the pun, man, but I am just hooked. I am all worked up on fishing now. Really am. It was just incredible. Red Sox fell to the Rays 7-3. Blue Jays tomorrow. Checking sports here this morning. Yankees crushed the Orioles 7-1. White Sox tomorrow. But it's Jacob Young that everybody is talking about. Well, at least baseball fans anyway. Jacob Young, who steals the highlight reels this morning. And I think I've got it. This was unbelievable. Off the foot catch. Let's see if I can show you. Did you see this yesterday?
Start getting Mitchell Parker warmed up out in the bullpen. Some depth to this one. Jacob Young. He had it. He dropped it. He got it on the fly. He caught it. The umpires have already called him out. The hitter, that is. A lot of credit to Brennan Miller. Did he use his foot?
What was that?
Umpires rotating beautifully on that. That was his knee. And the crowd just saw it. Oh, my God. And they've called the hitter out. Up.
Here they're thinking if it's off his knee,
And stay with it.
but it wasn't. It was actually his foot.
Oh, my. Ah,
Right
lead
there.
foot. Hacky sack. Let's go. In the air.
Unbelievable. Off the foot. I don't know if that's ever been done before. Unreal. How about football? Torrey Horton. Did you watch football yesterday? Did you see this happen?
Left-footed punter booms one down the field. Good punt. Driving Horton all the way back to his 6-yard line. Horton on the return at the 20, right up the middle to the 30. Now Horton to the outside. Torrey Horton down the sideline. And it's a touchdown. 95 yards.
To the house, and look at the key blocks. One there, knocking
Wow.
the guy down. Him doing the rest with his legs, and then don't let a kicker block you either. Surratt goes and makes the last.
Those are the plays that you hope you're going to see. Absolutely incredible. And it was Logan Luce who was telling me that he was a 5th-round pick. Torrey Horton. Logan Luce, by the way, has more.
Good morning, JD. Last night, we saw a lot of hands flying, a lot of intensity. Some games to talk about is the Seahawks and the Saints. Seahawks beat the Saints 44-13. Bears beat the Cowboys 31-14. Another game to point out is the Packers and Browns games, with the Browns coming back in the last 4 minutes. Packers defense really fell flat in the last 4 minutes. Steelers and Patriots, I mean, that was honestly a good game all around. Patriots did amazing. They looked good. Just, if they can minimize the fumbling and the interceptions, definitely would have helped them in this game for sure. Panthers and Falcons. Panthers solo the Falcons 30-0. Commanders rock the Raiders 41-24. Colts and Titans. Daniel Jones still continuing that hot streak 41-20. Bengals and Vikings. Vikings destroy the Bengals 48-10. Saw some great plays. Cannot wait to see what we see tonight against the Lions and the Ravens. Thank you again, JD, and have a good morning.
Yeah, Logan's on Saturday mornings, 10 o'clock, right here where you are now, his new athletics podcast, which we're so proud of and happy for Logan to be doing that. But yeah, Sunday football was amazing. Monday Night Football tonight. And, of course, we'll have a recap of that tomorrow morning. Daily dose of feel good this morning. And, I try and I love to bring you the good news. And I know there's a whole heap of either bad or sad news that's always in front of us constantly. But especially on Mondays, I love to just kind of change it up a little bit and give you something good to think about, something that will fill your heart. And it's got to be this guy, Chase Harris. He is a dad who just posted a very touching video on TikTok. I want you to just absorb this. Watch this. I'm going to show you in a second here. He has a son with spina bifida who uses a walker. And he is encouraging his son, who's just 7 years old, by the way, to step off of a curb. And when I saw this video, it just struck me. It really did. He says Chase Harris, the dad, by the way, says we use this curb as a metaphor of us conquering an obstacle that could typically hold us back forever. It's basically a mountain that either we're going to get over or we're going to fall down. Watch this video. And hopefully I'll have the audio as part of it. I believe it's here, but check this out, man. This is definitely the daily dose of feel good. It's got to be right here.
Don't let your feet get caught behind it. You got to keep your feet in front. Come on. You got it. Trust yourself. We've been here before. Just as soon as the front wheels hit, pick yourself up, let them feet hit. Remember, we don't create monsters that don't exist. Come on. The more you think, the harder it gets. Let's go. You don't got to pick up, just let it come down. There you go. Pick your feet up, go with it. See? Yep, get back right. Step, 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 step. There you go. Keep yourself square in there, don't be falling over. Come on. All right. Let's go. Come on. Feet forward, feet forward. There you go. Come on. The more we think, the harder it gets. Just go for it. I got you right here. Don't let it throw you that way. You got to control it. No, feet square. Go down and then fix your feet. Step forward to the end of the curb. Go off. Go off. Feet. Be ready to step. 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 There you go. Nice work. Show me that you can turn it to the left when you get it down there. There you go. Step it. Forward and around. Yes. Keep going that way. Good work, baby. That's what real bosses do, man. Big dog, not the little one. Feel me? All right, let's go get some water.
Wow. I absolutely love stuff like this, and I love it when you send me stuff like this and say, JD, you got to feature this as your daily dose of feel good. Unbelievable. Take that with you today. Don't forget that video right there. No matter what it is that you're going through, whatever kind of hardship you're experiencing, think of that little boy. Unreal. And I know it's gone viral. But just because something's gone viral doesn't mean that we've all seen it, right? And even though it was viral, I wasn't aware of it. But I want to thank you, and you know who you are, for sending that over to me and featuring it this morning on Air It Out. Just had to do it, man. Unreal. Facebook question of the day. I want to ask you this. Should the dates on the calendar showing the starts and the ends of the seasons change? And I know every year when I talk about daylight savings time, twice a year people complain about that. And I know that the seasons are based on the equinox and the solstice. Today is the first day of fall, as I said earlier, but it is and it has been fall, in my opinion anyway, and maybe yours, I don't know, for quite a while. I think Labor Day weekend for me is that's when it's fall. And you saw me fighting against fall with G here. I was on the air, and I was just trying to hang on to summer as long as I could. But There's a story that's going viral online where this guy is claiming that fall started weeks ago, and he's proposing that we redate all 4 seasons. First of all, when I heard about this, I was like, finally, something refreshing and new in the news that we can discuss and think about, talk about, instead of all the other crap that's dominating our analytics. He says, this guy, that spring should start as soon as daylight savings kicks in. Next year, it's going to be March 8th, which is still very much winter here in Vermont. But he also says that summer starts around June 1st and stops on August 31st. Yeah, well, we can make September 1st the beginning of fall. I mean, I know. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this stuff. He says once September hits, it's fall, even if it's 95 degrees. And I think New Englanders would say, once the leaves are falling, once the NFL is on your TV and your kids are back in school, it's fall. The whole thing waiting until September 22nd is just wrong. He says winter should begin on Black Friday. It's already bleak outside. Bing Crosby is playing on the radio. You're setting up your Christmas tree. Fall doesn't end on December 22nd. It ends on Thanksgiving. Unless you live somewhere in like Santa Barbara, where you don't have seasons. It's 70 degrees year round. What do seasons look like? I love, yes, Francine, the Indian summer. I love the fact that we can get out and ride our motorcycles in the foliage and just take it all in. I love that I'm wearing shorts right now. I love that we can wear shorts for a little while longer. I love that we can go out on a fishing boat in the middle of the Atlantic and take off the layers and just wear a T-shirt for a couple of hours. Love it. Love it. Yeah, but I want to know what you think about all this. Should we be waiting until September 22nd to call it fall? I mean, my God, pretty soon, I mean, what are we, in peak foliage now? Pretty much. Pretty soon the leaves are going to be off the tree. It's going to be stick season soon. Then will it be fall? Nothing's fallen. Anyway, community calendar this morning brought to you by The World. Got a couple of things here. Central Vermont's favorite weekly newspaper, by the way, reaching over 22,000 eyes and hands every single week right here in Central Vermont. Don't miss the digital version, vt-world.com. We're going to chat with Deb Phillips on Wednesday morning and find out what's in this week's paper, but looking forward to it. A few items here. Tuesday night's dinner at the American Legion. It's right here in Barrie, of course, post 10. Dine-in or takeout, it's just $12. 5:30 is when it starts. If you'd like to order ahead, please do. 479-9058. And keep an eye on the Barrie Post 10 Facebook page and the World newspaper, by the way, for the menu. No, Becky, I don't know if it does. Wednesday, we have Wing Wednesday at the VFW, Post 790, of course, right here in the Granite City, 4:30. This week, of course, always Wellness Wednesday. It's going to be at 23 Summer Street, the WellSpace building. So look forward to that this week. Get over there, get a massage, or maybe some acupressure or acupuncture. It's all free. Just make a reservation if you want to get a massage. And the number to call is 479-4055. That's Robin over there at Washington County Mental Health's WellSpace building. That's where it all is. Most of it's upstairs. I think some of it's downstairs now too. But let's see, what else do we have? Just glancing here this week. Well, man, October's going to just really kick into gear here. But this coming Saturday, the Veterans Place Ride. Check-in starts at 9 a.m. at the Masonic Lodge in Williamstown. Ride's going to be underway at 10 a.m. with the meal served at the lodge afterwards. That's all coming up on Saturday. But October's jammed. Freezing fun for families. The annual golf tournament at the Country Club of Barrie on October 3rd. That's a Friday. And then, let's see, also that same weekend, Saturday, October 4th, the Montpelier Fall Festival on the State House lawn from noon to 4, MontpelierFallFestival.com. And I think, yeah, we are going to have a guest on the air talking about that, give you some more info, and I look forward to it. For the Love of Dogs adoption event is at Montpelier Mazda on October 4th, and Oktoberfest in Northfield happening the same day. But the rest of October is just jammed. Trunk or treats happening. Malloween. We'll give you the full list. Don't worry. We're not going to let you not know about it. Okay? We're going to promote the crap out of as many things as we can. Tuesday, September 30th. That's coming up. It's a week from, tomorrow. Over at the Napa Airport, the Civil Air Patrol Cadet Program, which offers young people between the age of 12 and 21 a chance to explore aerospace, emergency services, leadership, and so much more. They basically open the doors over there and say, come on and check this out. Take advantage of free professional development in various fields, including emergency services, aerospace science, marketing, and communications, plus an opportunity for you to volunteer alongside their incredible cadets. Gonna be something else. Brian Converse, the captain with the Civil Air Patrol, U.S. Air Force Auxiliary. I'm hoping that we'll be able to chat with him. But I told him at the very least we're going to be promoting this and talking about it. And absolutely, Becky, the Milk Bowl over at Thunder Road, the last hurrah. Who's going to be kissing the cow? Will it be Stephen Donahue again, who's going to have a slobbery, milky kiss at the end of the day? I don't know. But it's going to be something else this year, and I hope you get to it. I hope you get outside. I hope you can enjoy this weather as long as you can, and just savor every second of it, if you can. I know, it is just beautiful out. It really is. And the rain, can you believe it that so many of us are celebrating rain? But we are. We need it. We need it so badly. Wells are going dry. It was last week that I saw Lake Champlain. I couldn't believe my eyes. Rivers are bone dry. Just in my couple-hour travel with Sherilyn and Lily headed to New Hampshire, the rivers that we saw, unreal, man. It is so dry. So, will a couple of days make up all of the difference? I'm probably guessing no, but man, we'll take anything we can get at this point. So, rain starting late tonight again. And more steady in the afternoon, especially as we get into, I think, Thursday is what we were saying. Double check that. Yeah. Looks like Thursday is going to be the steadier rain in the afternoon. And then just in time for the weekend, it's going to be clearing out. So, good stuff. We got rain. Yes. Love the rain, right? No, wrong. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Off to 2 biz meetings. Going to sneak them in before 10:30. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning. Zach Hughes is going to be my guest. This guy is cool as hell. Cannot wait for him to get in here and share his story with you. It's going to be a good time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, everybody.